who are already in the marriage.
It is now. So they
Hearing
didn't
this
know.
for the first time.
They didn't know. And they are hearing it. Adjustment is preferable than death. So you're watching me right now. You didn't know that you're not supposed to be a best friend to your mother-in-law.
Right.
You didn't know that you're supposed to share the same bowl with your mother-in-law. You didn't know that it is wrong to bring your mother-in-law after having your child. But you're hearing Counselor saying something irritating, annoying. Adjust. Look,
I want to ask this question. How do you adjust without creating some sort of friction?
every adjustment brings friction and discomfort.
Okay.
So create a discomfort. Now watch this. Lebanon. We are treating how to manage an in-law
Right.
in-house out of the house.
Yeah.
And remember, the preamble is that you are an in-law because your bride price have been paid. And in-laws as a result of husbands and wives. And we had a nice video that gave us clarity of a woman who did something that looks strange to Lebanon. But I hope by the close of day, your mind has been expanded.
Right.
Lebanon, what the woman did, you do same. You know that? My wife does the same thing to me. Yes, I know. I'm very happy about what she
Maybe
does.
through a different means.
But she's the
actually.
same thing.
Okay. I
My
get
wife
it.
has a bowl for me.
And she says prayers before she serves you.
Whatever she says in the bowl, they have a sponge that washed my bowl. So all this idolization my wife is doing for me as a king, is it not because she wants me to enjoy my husbandship so that she become a queen?
Right.
So if somebody has removed a red panty and put on jollof, it's not even plain rice, jollof.
Probably to give it more color.
You are smart. Or to release a certain scent that the man is used to. Because you see, we like licking. I like licking. So if you are licked so well, and the same place you go and lick, they drop a pan from there on the rice for you. Why are you praying against it? And that is what we are saying, that based on these little things that every wife needs to do, be careful who you release into your kitchen. And we discussed that. Lebanon says, you deliver a child and you want your mother-in-law to come and assist you take care of yourself and her grandchild. And I'm saying it is wrong. And she just said, I'm saying begin to adjust. He says, how do you adjust without creating conflict?
Friction.
Hear me. The elephant, not kukrudu. I mean elephants. Your Excellency. Nada Adodamko Akufo-Addo. When we say elephant, you think it's MVP. I'm talking about elephant, not kukrudu. Because a boy was asked to describe elephant, and he said kukrudu. Listen to me. The elephant and the lion, who looks big in the forest?
The elephant.
So why is the lion the leader of the forest?
Okay.
It is because there is a setback. There is a wrong mental disorder in the mind of the elephant. Anytime the elephant sees the lion coming, he says, Shoba. You see the lion coming. All he knows is that he's coming to chew you. He wants to use me for a lunch. Then the elephant will run away. While the trunk of the elephant can squeeze the lion and kill the lion. But the myopic thinking, the shading of the mind has made the elephant believe that the whole duty of the lion is to chew animals. So once I don't want him to chew me, I don't go through his path. So you are watching me. You are struggling because of your mother-in-law.
Right.
But you don't want to change. Every Christmas, you buy 5x5 rice. You buy 10 liter of oil. You buy 1 pack of tin tomatoes. You buy mackerel. You buy Hollandaise. You buy scarf. You buy water. You buy low sugar drink to your mother-in-law and add money, 2,000. every year.
Counselor, is it wrong to do that?
Hear me. Your mother-in-law believes that what you are bringing is from the family, but it's from you. Who sent you?
Okay.
No, who sent you? Let me know. Now, who sent you?
So it should come
My
from...
wife is married to me, and it's Christmas. We must go and take care of my mother. So why is it your duty? And none that you don't have, it's becoming confusion. I shared a story with you of a lady I love so much who gave my mother birthday cake, and I broke up with her that day.
Exactly.
She didn't understand it. She's married now, living with her husband. I don't mean to say whether she's living happily with her husband. I don't say those things again. She's living with her husband. It took her 5 years after marriage to understand what I said. Why? Is it by force to give your mother-in-law a Christmas gift? If there's a gift from the family, the gift should come from Mr. and Mrs. Luttrell too, and me. What I do is this. When I'm going to give my mother a Christmas gift, I don't go. I send my wife. That's all. I shared with you yesterday, last week, that when I went to my mother's house and she's cooking for me, I check my wife is hungry or not. If she's not hungry, we don't eat. Because I don't want to lay a table in the presence of my enemy. As my cup, I want it to run over, but not to run over with insult to my wife. Because immediately I go and start eating what my wife is not ready to eat, then I've been laid a table in the presence of my enemy. Who is my enemy? My wife. Why is she become my enemy? Because my mother now is going to speak. And now, at the end of the day, one person obedi no. And one na me de tete ne sa na ne wanya be na ne doctor. Me nkun mi wura. Me nkun wo. Benku emia na me kan ye. Meko emia na me twi. My mother even doesn't have the right that when we get to her house, she tells my wife to grind pepper for me. I remember one time my mother did it. And I took the pepper to grind it. Oh yes. Apparently I went to my mother says she doesn't have grounded pepper. Yeah, she thought the only black pepper. So immediately told my wife, "Will and told she turn akpo. Like your husband wants grounded pepper."
Right.
So ground 4. Before my mother said ground 4, I've taken the Eddie Webbo and I'm grinding myself. Then she's standing and saying that you are looking at your husband grinding pepper. I say yes. Because her dress is not pepper grinding dress. I'm very stupid with my wife. I'm telling you.
But how many men? I keep on asking this. How many men? Probably we're all getting it wrong. How many men will act the same way for their wives? Because
they don't know what marriage is. It's a mystery. And that's what some of us, after going to school, will teach them.
Exactly.
Because listen, they lay me a table in the presence of my enemy. Listen to me. I remember those days before I got married to my wife. No one were married, the first early years. To be honest with you, I can't remember me eating in my in-laws' house. Many years now. 20 years. I've never eaten in my in-laws' house before. Their food is nice, but anytime my in-law cooks and brings to my house, every food in the house goes away. I eat my mother-in-law's food. I like her food. But I've never gone to a house for her to lay me a table in the presence of my enemies to eat before. I can't eat with my father-in-law on the same dining table. Then my mother and my father-in-law is having a bottle of beer. And me to have a bottle of water.
He drinks, you drink.
My father-in-law goes to sit at a certain bar. Then will call me. Over in a junction, 5 junction. In my town road fuel, but one local. Then I drive and go and say to my father-in-law, Anudan. Hey, Kalu. But this is becoming normal.
Right.
So change, let conflict resume. What's the conflict? You were nice with your mother-in-law. When you wear nails, you send a woman who wore your nails to go to your mother-in-law's house to go and do the same and you pay. Stop fooling. Lebanon is going to be trouble this week. This Bronya. Anytime you go and give gift to your mother-in-law at Christmas, not because it's coming from your husband, you are doing in
But counselor, you see, some in-laws, even after receiving that of your husband, I think some of them are like, okay,
Why dear?
the wife.
Anytime your mother-in-law asks you, now what dear? Don't be angry. She's asking to be sure whether you are aware of the things they are bringing. Man, Pacho, they are okay in Hawaii. Man, Pacho, no,
I see.
What's the buyer? You should more as for no business now. Then I would bring me money in any one Brazil. Man, Shabo. And a man, son, and brother, and is Siano. I ever say Bisa, and Tinakabaya and Kama. Miss Rawo. Then I'll pay Bruny. Hey, Judge Miano. The only person can ask her, what do you want for Christmas? Is your mother. When my mother is coming to visit us, I see stress on the face of my wife. Changing bed sheets, mopping places, changing napkins, changing towels. I feel so sad for her when mother is coming to our house. So much waste of groceries. They'll buy more things in the house because they don't know what my mother will come and ask to eat. But when I see that my mother-in-law is coming, my wife doesn't even think there's anybody coming to the house. I see it. When she tells me, Mommy is coming Thursday. And the reason why she has to tell me before she comes is that, so that when I'm entering the house, I know that I have an August visitor in my house.
Exactly.
So you need to inform your husband. The reason why I tell my wife when my mother is coming is not to ask permission, but so that she can prepare that her competitor will not come and meet her in the wrong way. But as for mother-in-law, I want to know so that when I come to the house, I know there's a visitor. When I'm sleeping, my mother-in-law comes. My wife comes to inform me that mommy is in the house. So that I don't come out of my room with my morning coat or my boxer shorts with my erected penis in the morning. These are protocols. Simple. These are simple things. I see it. Her mother is coming. And I'll go to the guest room and say, you've not changed the bed sheet. He said, for what? He said, my mother, your mother is coming here. He said, what's your problem? Formally, I thought if the mother comes to our house and the house is unkept, the